Hello, King. Thanks for joining. Hi, Young G. Thanks for joining. Hello everyone. Thanks for joining. Justice is being served in a situation. To all my kings and queens. Prophets, apostles, all of you. Priests, priestesses. Someone's coming in quickly with some information. This could possibly be just how they feel. Sharing their testimony. Hoping to enlighten others. You're being asked to put this in motion instead of scanning through other people's channels. It's time to create and work on your own because you have much to share. You've been thinking about this for some time, but you're worried about how you're going to look, what they're going to think, if you're going to get viewers or subscribers. You're caught up in wrong thinking. Remember who you are. You said there was a collective that you wanted to reach and teach. Well, now's your opportunity. And if you can't have confidence in you, have it in the Most High, the Almighty, that gave you the talents and the gifts to use and to be of help to others. This is your purpose. So you can't expect anyone else to align with it. And I mean anyone else. You bring a different flavor, a different taste to what is to be seen now in a time such as this. So keep these things in mind. And if, as you find yourself restless and dissatisfied, now you know why. Your purpose again is like no others. You found success in love with yourself. And you've learned that once you did that, everything else followed. It followed suit. Because your vibration changed. Your thinking, your frequency, it changed. For the betterment of yourself. And for some, by any means necessary, this happened. It happened the way it was designed to happen. And now that it has happened, you're on the other side of it. And this, too, is what you are here to share with others. Yes, your pain, your scraped knees, your bump, knucklehead, all of that, all of it. Go. That's what you call yourself, right? Okay. You found the richness in everyday life instead of ordinary females. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. As you learn and find suitable ways of teaching and helping others that works for you, the divine wants to know how teachable are you. Because even in teaching, you're learning. With this newfound knowledge, this is a reason to celebrate a community of friends, even if these are nothing but your ancestors. For others, happy announcements regarding relationships and children are taking place. Someone's sharing news about a pregnancy. It is a boy. Or someone's just learning of a son. One you didn't even know you had. So now you're processing all of this in order to come to your own conclusion that will be led in by the truth. Not the truth that you've heard, but the truth that you will learn. These are the things that you've been waiting for in order to move in a direction suitable for yourself. You can now see the end at the light, the light at the end of the tunnel, excuse me. Go ahead and breathe a sigh of relief and construct your plans. This could consist of relocating or traveling. Whatever you do, keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success is what you're running up on once again in your life. Because of your general concern for others, your generosity, your inspirational words. Peace-driven. You're being acknowledged. Because of your determination and self-control, you're being given and gifted a career advancement. Acknowledgement of success by others is coming in, accepted in the spirit in which it is given. And continue to move forward. Always inventory the inner being. Introspective is always important. Make it a thing. Someone's committing romantically. Someone else has been swept off their feet. Topics and situations are coming up that are making your liver quiver and your heart shiver. You feel the need to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. May it be balanced always. Express and enjoy these sudden changes that are to come, that are here. New beginnings, but not before endings. Not before something else had to die and dissipate. Completion. All completions lead you back to the principal's office, which is the door to the Most High, the Almighty, your high self, your higher self. And you patiently waited for your turn to walk into the office, which was instantly submerged into knowledge, wisdom, and the understanding of them. Learning that all things must change. Having a meeting of the minds with oneself. True, pure enlightenment. Without constructed and guided fear tactics. These things help build your relationship with Source, with that unseen. And now that you're putting it all together in your mind, you understand that this is the path that has been given to you and you alone. So again, you can't expect others to understand it, grasp it, or even care for some. They don't. You see through the facade now that when you speak of your journey, they're just interested in speaking of their toys, their new things that they're collecting here on this place, in this time and space. They can't see and understand, let alone understand the things that you are attempting to express. You know, this new renewal of one's mind, understanding where that temple truly is. And this is mind-blowing for you. It causes grief. But even through that grief, expansion comes and perfection of these things take place. Knowing and understanding. This is going to shoot you back into that victim mentality or shoot you forward into grace. That peace that surpasses all understanding. And a lot of us, we don't go through these things until there's a loss. For some, it's loved ones. For others, it's money. You know your advice. So my advice for you today is to find that beautiful balance within oneself. This is not anything another can do for you. It's just like being guided by your pastor or meditation. You still must do the work. There's no way around it. Personal relationships. In order to find and balance this and maintain it, you have to go within into those hidden depths of oneself. Something that has been hidden for a long time is about to come to light. For others, it has already come to light. And you will again find the balance you need in the situation. What should be a beautiful time for some is being made to look like a troubled past as well as present. And that's It's all a part of the illusion. Stay focused. Stay mindful on those things that are pure and true. Maybe not for everyone else, but it is for you. Know this. Watch your thoughts. Always ponder your own intentions. And make sure that they're for the good of all. Always. And when positioned in this place, you'll have all the courage that you need that it will take for you to journey through your quest and truth into even those unknown places. Understanding that this is where the greatest rewards lie. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Are you ready? I am the messenger. The messenger for the ones, but you all can call me Lady Love. Stay tuned. For some, you look at people that have outgrown certain things. You understand that it's not about religion, it's about relationship. You've truly been enlightened, and you've taken what you've learned and you've managed to find a place for it in your heart and mind, and you've stored these bits and pieces of information, and it calls tower after tower, but in these tower moments you're able to learn, decode, redirect, overstand by understanding, decluttering, relearning, reteaching oneself. The shock of it all for some was like a whole shock, heart attack, stroke happening to you. But when you got to the other side, when you balanced your thinking again, it was kind of like learning how to talk and walk and eat, understand, and put your words together all over again. And as you are still learning, yes, you're still learning. Closing out cycles. Understanding what unconditional love is really. Understanding what it really is. Not what you thought it was, not what you were taught that it was, but what it really is. Again, not before the death. That always has to happen. Because in order to receive new things, something has to die. Always. Way of thinking, way of doing things, way of processing things. Something. You've dropped the burdens of not knowing and finding that just when you thought you had it all worked out in your mind, you were wrong again. This is all a part of learning and being big enough to take responsibility for your change, not the way things change. Still understanding in these moments you are divinely guided and loved, and always awakening to new things concerning you and your own divine purpose. Self-love and trust are major keys in your expansion and allowing the old to drop away, making the proper sacrifices for oneself, not through another but through you, whether it be not drinking soda or drinking more water or spiritual baths or time outside, fresh air. Self-worth. Deepening that relationship with yourself. Finding peace. Enjoying quiet time alone. Always showing gratitude and surrendering to the new relationship and the fulfilled relationship that you have with your higher self and source, making the changes necessary to continue to surrender to the process of growth, new doctrine that was always there. Really allowing your mind's eye to see and fully explore the things hidden in plain sight. Coming to grips that you are truly limitless beings. This helps you clear out all contrary and suitable for some thinking and mindsets. Finding love for the things that you now understand, overstand, and are understanding the guidance that has been there all the time. This gives you a sense of freedom that you've never experienced before. You now know intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. You see, once you're on the earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for that non-grasping, that detachment, that surrender. Through this, peace is given. You see, through offering, even that most mundane problem can become a beautiful sacrament. Trust the process. Allow yourselves to give to the divine your most deepest longings, trusting that he and she will know exactly how to handle them. Go with the flow of this and ask for help to respond with the calmness and peace that is necessary to get you to the other side. You know, I know a lot of you have heard, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing. Well, you know what? Let that be something that you practice. until you can get it right. When you offer everything to source, back to source, with detachment, you begin a love affair with him, her. Source, self, yes, self. Surrender to this new change. Show gratitude as you do so. Admit your moments of fear, and as you do, you'll be reminded that it is not of source, and if it's not healthy, it's not worth it. You're getting clear guidance. Show your gratitude. Surrender to the healing, the beautiful energy of unconditional love. This is true generosity. Know and understand that although you may not feel like you've helped in a certain situation, you actually have, because see, trust and believe it's always a test. Even when you feel like you failed someone, when you went through the motions of doing what was necessary, sharing the proper words, not being consumed in a situation, helped you pass the test. And now you know you're free from this situation, getting ready to go through a new test, but you've healed, no longer restricted. There's nothing to do on your part. At this time, all you need to do is rest and continue to be guided. Trust the process. Build a friendship with the divine. And enjoy every moment of doing this. Again, this is great abundance. Committing to your journey, walking in your purpose, even when it hurts, even when no one understands. You know you are free indeed, mentally, physically, emotionally, and above all else, spiritually free. It's priceless. Yet it costs you nothing if you're positioned, if you're walking in peace and love. And love, you know, hey, it is what it is. Because even in battle for love, it's still battle. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, it's all entwined. And there's someone here that needs to hear and understand first that, again, it's not about religion, it's about relationship. And anyone who feels differently needs to go back to the drawing board and do the homework, the real work, rightly divided, decoded, to come to the, again, understanding. No matter what prophet you have sat under, and there are many, it will always lead you back to source. Be one. So waste no more time pointing the finger, feeling like your church is the best and your religion is better and this and da 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 da. No. That only causes you to get stuck and have others stuck and keeps you in a cycle, an endless cycle. You're not even driving, you're talking, your ego's driving. And your pride is fueling the entire situation. Stand down. Regroup. Take rest in refuge that is already there in order to regain your thoughts and understand your reasons why and your perception and your perspective. Do the work necessary for you, not someone else. No two journeys, just like no two birth charts, are the same. This tells you a lot. Just when they told you it didn't matter, all the conspiracy theory rock throwing, you don't hear any of it now, do you? Know that the past was not a loss. Even when you felt like you were losing, you were being supported in order to get you in right standings with the prophecy for you. Allowing you to go through the hard things in order to make it a little bit more comfortable for those running up behind you, making sound decisions, clearing the path, leaving no stress for those running up behind you. Because we all have jobs to do. We have a word to share. Even when you say nothing. Personal power that only the source gives to individuals individually. This is what is necessary right now. And that alone. Not what you thought and how you fit. Look. Okay, messages now. Easy, girl. Easy. A dream is coming true for someone. Believe in yourself as it does. The end of a difficult situation is what you're looking at. After a troublesome time, I'm telling you, this could be for some 17 years straight, 13, 18 months, 17 days, whatever it is for you. There are helpful people there all around. Those you see, some you can't. That are lightening your load. Some of you are working too many long hours. And you're doing it for the wrong reason. See, you're trying to please someone else. For some, this may bring you pleasure, but it'll eventually bring you pain if your intentions are not pure. So this is your opportunity to improve your plans, rethink your plans, listen to your intuition, your balanced intuition. This is your guide. Face your fears. Anytime you're able to face your fears, you're able to grow. This changes your perspective. There's a better way. The answers will come. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Know and understand, just because the illusion is before you, you understand understand, and this helps you to understand that life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspired success. Seek out other possibilities versus what you're used to. And be aware of your own emotions. So your own emotions can have you manifesting something you, okay? Easy message. As long as you're moving forward and trying and working, you're closer to your victory. As long as you continue to trust, stay determined, and move forward, you can always prepare for possibility. It's only till you stop moving and get stuck where there's no hope. But when you can find that hope, rope, tie a knot in it, and hold on, oh, we're coming. We're coming. We are there. But it's not until you know and understand this that you can see your help, feel and connect to the help line that has no sense of time, and that's for real. Wonderful new ideas are here. Your creativity is blooming, blossoming. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others right now. Find peace with the situation, even if that means walking away from it. You know what's best for you better than anyone does. Better than I do. And yes, I said you, not me. This is not about me. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities. Once again, I'm talking about these endless opportunities that you can't quite see yet. But once this life is finished, things are going to become clearer to you. New opportunities for happiness will now flow to you. Your own personal happiness, not making other people happy in order to feel happy. Because see, it's a feeling and that's temporary. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for constant peace and joy. A loyal companion in oneself is what you seek. If you seek it outside of you, you're doing everyone an injustice. It's not anyone's responsibility to make you happy. You make you happy, and that brings your happiness to the table with everyone else's happiness, and everyone has happiness to share. Or whatever's in whatever you're bringing. You can sit around and talk about all day what you don't want, but what do you want? You can sit around and talk about all day how things are, but what are you doing to change them? Besides throwing that, just vomiting this negative energy out of the pit of your soul. It's not needed. It's not necessary. Take it to the one who can help change it. Not those that you have designed and appointed to change it. No, that's not how that works. It's not. Stop. You run people off, it's like begging. Make people hate you. I know you didn't want to hear, but it look. Let me tell you what you truth. Easy messenger. Okay now. Don't look for victory at someone else's expense. It's not coming. And we ain't going. Stop blaming things on, oh, because she pregnant, or She, You better find them same big girl drawers you got pregnant in. Help you behave. Don't do that. Don't push that line because you can destroy it. Don't take advantage of a situation because I'm telling you, as quick as you receive the blessing, that's as quick as it can be taken. Be mindful of your intent in everything. Because there's always one who knows. Stop riding your horse around looking for what's at the bottom of everyone else's rainbow. 10-year old. Boy, that was country, wasn't it? Y'all have to know I'm from a small place. This rodeo, and that's how they talk sometimes. Tend to your business. Leave everybody else's alone, please and thank you. You're so nice and kind. For those who have stepped out on that faith and went into that shut in, others call it hermit mode, whatever. I need you to take some time to do what you love. This is a time for great personal growth within as well as your career, your artistic career and endeavors. You'll find that for some of you, working with others in a cooperative manner will help bring things together. But for others, you're on a project solo dolo. You don't need no help from anything wrapped in flesh. And this is your better course of action, doing it by yourself because you don't like the look. You just, oh my goodness. That energy, baby. It's a new day. And you're going to eventually have to learn to do things a new way. Your selfish self. You're selfish with your time. And I know when rebuilding, you have to be. You have to, become that introvert and learn. But that doesn't mean that, you hate people to the point you can't deal with them. No, you have a purpose. Find it. And if you can do it without dealing with so many people, beautiful. But if you know your purpose is public relation, you better get after it. You cannot take these talents and bury them. And no one else can do what you do. So that means it's up to you to get this done. This does not mean trying to walk a mile in someone else's shoes, because I promise you, you will have blisters. Your own. And for some of you, that means no shoes at all. Get after it. Whatever. And when I say shoes, I mean release the past. You will grow from this situation, whatever it is. If you can learn the lesson, you can gain the blessing. Time may not have healed it as of yet, but keep saying good morning. Your worries are unnecessary unless you know you've done something to be weary. I'm not talking to you. But everyone, focus on your thoughts. And when you focus on your thoughts, you focus on the outcome of what you want. You focus on the outcome and what you want out of it. But as long as you are wrapped in regret, guilt, shame, weary, you can't manifest anything but that. Same regret, guilt, shame, and worry. If you've been asked to an event, a social invitation of some sort, use your insight and intuition. Protect your energy. It's your open-hearted energy, that dreamy, that loving, and that gentle energy that some rely upon. And they feel like they're clever enough to sift your knowledge, your personal power and balance, and it is making them sick in the body. It's called spiritual theft, and it will not be tolerated any longer. You're too busy to do your work, but you're not too busy to try to tap into someone else's.